Have you ever thought about how a light can shine so brightly that it blinds? What if your essence is so intense that it pushes away those you love? Each one of us carries an inner flame. Some flames are small, while others burn like a bright bonfire. But when your light is overwhelmingly bright, loneliness can become an unwanted companion. It's like being in a room full of people, yet still feeling invisible. You might think, "No one understands me." But that doesn't mean you aren't loved. It's just that your light, your aura, can be difficult for many to handle. That can hurt, can't it? The lingering question is, why is this connection so hard? What happens when you feel too much? Behind that blinding brightness lies the invisible emotional loneliness that many feel, even when surrounded by friends and family. It becomes a heavy burden, carried in a deafening silence. Have you ever found yourself living someone else's life just to fit in? The fear of rejection can make you hide your light, but that only deepens the pain. What if you started to accept that intensity? The responsibility to shine is yours, but so is the choice of how to shine. No one should have to pretend anymore, nor do they have to dim their essence because of others' misunderstandings. Instead, share your light with the world. Each day, take a small step. Embrace your uniqueness. Tell yourself, "Today, I am enough. Today, I shine in my own way." The light that blinds can also illuminate. And even when it seems like no one understands, remember that this intensity is a blessing. Allow your energy to connect with those who are ready to face the light with you. Everyone has their shadows, but only those who embrace the light can truly see the beauty in your glow. So, take a deep breath. Accept the intensity you carry. Loneliness may be a signal that your light is too strong, or that it's just waiting for the opportunity to be seen. Are you ready to share this with the world? Have you ever wondered what the word aura truly means? Imagine yourself in a dark room. You look around and everything seems foggy, yet there's a soft light emanating from within you. That light is your aura, an energetic manifestation that surrounds your being. What you carry inside, your emotions, thoughts, and experiences, reflects in that energy. At times, it shines brightly, while at other moments, it can become almost invisible. But the truth is, we all have one. When you connect with someone and feel that sense of empathy, that's your aura in action. It's the energy that two souls share. But what if your energy is so intense that, amidst the chaos of the world, you find yourself feeling even more isolated? Daily interactions often reveal just how powerful your aura is. Have you had days when everything felt heavy, and your connection to others seemed to fade away? In those moments, take a pause and truly feel. Your aura is telling a story, and listening to it is essential. Here's something you might never have realized. Your aura can be too bright for those around you, not because you are too much, but because they haven't yet learned how to dance in the light. Are you feeling exhausted? Well, that makes sense. The strength you emit can also cast shadows for those who aren't ready to see them. You don't need to shrink yourself. You can shine even brighter. To rediscover your true energy, start with a simple act. Close your eyes for a few seconds and feel the weight of your silence. What does it want to tell you? Your energy is unique. By accepting it, you can also bring clarity to your path. It is in that acceptance that true transformation takes place. You should realize that each ray of light intertwines with shadows, creating an authenticity that is solely yours. So, embrace your aura. It is a vital part of your journey, and above all, it is you. Life isn't always kind. Breakups, criticisms, and heavy expectations can drain your energy, leaving your soul feeling exhausted. Do you feel this? It's as if you're carrying an invisible weight that shields your inner light. But what if I told you that it doesn't have to be this way? Each of us has an aura, a unique energy that shines, yet too often, we let that light become overshadowed. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's the essence of self-love. How can you protect the light you carry? Imagine your energy as a rare crystal that needs to be preserved. Every time you submit to disrespect, criticism, or unexpressed pain, it's like scratching that precious gem. It's okay not to know exactly what to do right now. The mere act of recognizing this is a significant first step, a light in the darkness. Now pay attention. How do you handle your boundaries? Do you reflect on your energy needs? What if the silence you fear is the only place where you truly hear yourself? Consider creating healthy boundaries, not to isolate yourself, but to celebrate the best parts of who you are. Allow yourself a moment to pause. Take a breath. You know you're exhausted, and you have every reason to feel this way. Caring for yourself can be a revolutionary act in a world that often demands too much. Think about simple practices that can light your path: meditation, setting healthy boundaries, and taking moments to slow down. You can speak to yourself gently. When you wake up, say, "I am capable, I shine." Each affirmation is a step toward reaffirming your inner galaxy. So, as you listen to this message, remember, taking care of yourself is not a weakness. It's an act of strength that resonates through every aspect of your life. This journey is yours. By observing, embracing, and defending your shine, you not only transform your life, but also inspire those around you to do the same. Every true skill begins in the depths of darkness. Inside you, there exists an unknown space, a place filled with fears, uncertainties, and at the same time, immense potential. Have you ever felt lost, as if you were wandering through a tunnel with no light? Often, that tunnel is the only passage to growth. It is through introspection that you find your path. Pain, as you know, is a relentless teacher. It's in solitude that you discover who you truly are. And perhaps you wonder, how can I turn this pain into strength? Every step taken in the shadows strengthens your journey. Just as night transforms into day, you too can reinvent yourself. Have you considered the idea that true mastery doesn't come from external light? We often seek approval and recognition, but it's the quiet voices within us that truly matter. You may be surrounded by people, but the deepest connection you can forge is with your own self. It is there, in the silence, that the answers emerge, like flowers blooming in the desert. Silencing the mind is an act of courage. It's accepting that feeling pain is part of the process and still moving forward. It's okay not to know what to do right now. Acknowledge your wounds, breathe into them, for it is in that breath that the power to heal resides. Imagine this: you look at yourself in a mirror. The reflection is not just an image, it's a story of challenges overcome, of tears that have turned into strength. When you gaze into your own eyes, you feel the courage rising. Enough. You no longer need to pretend. True strength lies in self-acceptance, in being whole even in the face of pain. What if what you feel isn't failure, but an opportunity to be reborn? What if each scar is a testament to your power? Walking the path of inner mastery is about facing discomfort and understanding its deeper meaning. That is true evolution. It's not about distancing yourself from pain, but rather dancing with it, finding the rhythm that transforms it into lightness. So, as I invite you to look within, I leave you with this question: what if the silence you fear is the only place where you truly hear yourself? The journey of inner mastery may be solitary, but it is filled with wisdom. You might discover that by opening up to your truth, you not only find the light, but also gain the ability to illuminate the path for others. When your light aligns with your truth, something magical happens. A refined aura is not just an energy that shines, it is a force capable of inspiring and uplifting the hearts around you. Have you ever stopped to consider the healing potential that resides within you? When you tap into your own essence, you become a beacon of hope, not only for yourself, but for those around you. Imagine being in a noisy place, with people chatting and phones buzzing. Yet amidst all this, you are the calm. You feel the strength of who you are. And what is that strength, if not your genuine light? This light has the power to transform everything around you. That's the essence of a refined aura. It doesn't just shine, it heals and connects. Now, here's something you may not have realized. Every time you shine, you also take on responsibility. Responsibility for how that light impacts others. If you're a lit flame, you can't ignore the shadows that form. Have you ever felt that even in a crowd, you still feel alone? It's an echo of your own light seeking to resonate in another heart. The pain of feeling invisible is something many of us carry. You may have those scars, and yet, when you allow your truth to shine, you bring a sense of belonging to the world. Every person who touches your aura feels this. It calls to them, bringing hope. But with that responsibility comes a weight that doesn't have to be isolated. You are not weak for feeling this. It's your sensitivity that makes your light shine even brighter. Enough is enough. Today, you will not diminish yourself any longer. When you become aware of the impact of your aura, you start to see that this glow is essential. Do you remember moments when your words helped someone feel seen? That is the magic of connection. Each of us has the ability to heal others simply by being our true selves, and that is the beauty of living. To be not just a light, but a reflection of truth. So, I ask you, how can you embrace your refined aura today? What small actions will you take to share this light? The light that not only illuminates, but also embraces. You are capable of this, and remember, it's perfectly fine not to have all the answers right now. What matters is continuing the journey. A light that shines brightly can sometimes blind others. What if your essence is the reason for someone else's discomfort? That truth can be unsettling. Do you feel that resistance around you? Human interactions possess a complex dance, a flowing and retreating energy, an aura that can both disturb and attract. Often, your light may serve as a beacon for some and a shadow for others. What if, in expressing yourself freely, you inadvertently created discomfort for those who have yet to find their own glow? Genuine connection requires deep understanding. Have you ever felt isolated in the midst of a crowd? That invisible loneliness is familiar to many of us. You try to open up, but you notice sidelong glances and forced whispers. What if, instead of feeling rejected, you invited that resistance into a silent dialogue? Imagine how it could feel to create a safe space in a world that often tries to dim your light. Consider this. Do your interactions signal retreat or welcome? It's time to question what's happening around you. How many times have you felt invisible, even when surrounded by people? What happens inside you when those feelings arise? Reflect on how the energy we emit impacts others. Are you feeling exhausted? There's a reason for that. Often the intensity of your energy calls for space to rest. No more carrying the burden of shining for everyone. Remember, it's not your responsibility for others to adapt to your bright light. The true invitation here is to embrace your shine with empathy, understanding that, in the end, connection requires generosity and the gift of a safe space. Today, as you look in the mirror, recognize your light. Tell yourself, I deserve to breathe without fear of being who I am. And in that breath, allow your essence to illuminate the path, not just for you, but for those who are still seeking their own warmth. Are you feeling exhausted? Well, there's a reason for that. The weight of the world presses upon you with every encounter. Your emotions resonate, affecting those around you. But what happens when you are the source of that energy? The truth is, your aura, your essence, shapes every interaction. Imagine stepping into a room full of people, yet still feeling a chill deep within your soul. Energy flows, and you notice it. Some presences warm you, while others drain your vitality. Have you ever wondered if your energy is a light or a shadow for someone else? Every word you speak carries vibrations. Each gesture echoes profoundly. This brings us to an important question. What kind of influence do you want to be? Your energy can be a safe harbor or a storm. It can inspire or create barriers. Now, here's perhaps the most crucial point. When you connect with someone, it's more than just a simple meeting. It's an energetic exchange. Think of how many times you felt truly heard, truly seen. The opposite can also occur. Have you ever felt invisible, even when surrounded by others? That loneliness may reflect the aura you radiate. What if the pain you carry conceals your ability to brighten someone else's life? Recognizing that could be a powerful first step. The responsibility we bear is not a burden, it is an opportunity. Close your eyes for a few seconds. Feel the weight of your silence. This moment of introspection can reveal something profound about who you are. You are more than affirmations. You are the energy that allows the truth of others to blossom. When you acknowledge your own light and shadow, you begin to dance with that interaction from the inside out. Each step, each breath is an invitation to cultivate empathy and understanding around you. This is the true power of your aura, the choice to influence positively or not. Yes, you hold that strength. Now, imagine the impact you can make by choosing to be a beacon for those still lost in their storms. What happens when you embrace your light, without fear or judgment, just acceptance? Imagine being able to look at your insecurities and understand them, not as weaknesses, but as essential parts of your journey. Every shadow you feel, every doubt that visits you is an invitation to connect with your true essence. Have you ever considered that the fear that paralyzes you might be the key to transformation? Fear often disguises itself as protection, but what if it's just hiding the strength you already possess? By facing your internal storms, you create space for the light. Enough. You deserve to breathe without fear. Here, I want you to allow yourself. Choose to let that light shine. Like a river flowing between the stones, your emotions can be a pathway to clarity. It can be difficult, I know. Emotional loneliness can sometimes weigh down like a heavy cloak. I feel like no one understands me. That can be suffocating. But is there beauty in that despair? By venturing into the unknown, you might discover genuine connections with those who are ready to see the truth that lies within you. Today, try this. When you wake up, look in the mirror and say, I am capable. And as you face the world, remember that this light shouldn't be a burden, but a testament to your strength. Meditate on that light. Allow yourself to be your own sun. By doing so, be surprised. Fear can transform into warmth and courage. There's no need to force it. True empowerment arises from acceptance. Every step on this journey is an act of love. What if what you fear becomes your greatest strength? Take a moment. Breathe. Feel the weight of the silence around you. It wants to tell you something. Life, with its incessant noise, often steals our gaze inward. Have you ever felt lonely, even when surrounded by people? The silence you carry is a deep echo of your search for belonging. But what if I told you that this very silence is what can reconnect you to your truest essence? This is the moment to listen to your inner light, the one that shines even when clouded by the cacophony of external voices. Picture yourself as a calm lake, reflecting the sky and its stars. Sometimes we look at the surface and lose sight of the depth beneath. This is the invitation today, to stop, breathe, and notice the serenity that emerges from silence. It's in that emptiness that understanding arises. How can you honor your aura today? Think about it. What happens when you allow yourself to feel the weight of your silence? It's in that space that you start to find the peace you've been longing for. There's no need to seek approval. Your light shines independently. Allow yourself to touch that space of acceptance. Recall the last time you sat in silence, without distractions, just you and your presence. How did it feel? That silence, far from being loneliness, is a reconnection to something much deeper within you. It's perfectly okay not to have all the answers right now. Give yourself permission to inhabit that space. Look at your wounds, and instead of fearing them, observe them. They have stories to tell, truths to reveal. And if you let the silence speak, you might just find the clarity you've always been seeking. Today, take a deep breath. Feel the silence around you, like a gentle embrace. It's the place where the answers reside. When you reconnect with that silence, you'll also find the strength you need to begin anew. If this message has reached you, perhaps it's your time to let it resonate in another heart.